Candance Owens knows this very well, a keen observer of what's happening. She's the author of Blackout, How Black America Can Make Its Second Escape from the Democrat Plantation. We're happy to have her on the show tonight. Candance Owens, thanks so much for coming on. So we're being told, in spite of 6 months of videotaped evidence, that the real threat is from the right. How should we process this?
You know how to process it, Tucker. Don't believe your own eyes. That's the left's motto. Don't believe your own eyes. Walking down the street today in Washington, D.C., I see these stores boarded up. But here's what's really interesting that I want to point out. These owners are also writing on these boards, "We support Black Lives Matter." Now, why would a business owner feel the need to spray paint on their own business boarded up, "We support Black Lives Matter"? Because they're hoping that if they send that message, they know exactly who's going to attack them. They know it's not Trump supporters. They know it's the left. It's the radical left. They know it's Antifa operating under the guise of Black Lives Matter, pretending that them destroying and ruining inner cities is because they care about Black lives, right? That's the mirage the left is painting, when in fact, they just believe this is the right way to act. And it's not just these thugs that are doing this. They're getting dog whistles actively. The leftist media is telling them there is no way Trump can win this election legitimately. I heard James Clyburn say that the other day. I've listened to multiple commentators say that on the left. There's no way he can win this legitimately. What does that signal to all of these groups, Tucker? All these groups on the left that says, you know what, you have a right to destroy, because no matter what happens, if you don't get what you want, it's because things were not done legitimately.
That is such a wise point. And your point about what they're spray painting, I mean, if Ted Wheeler, who really should be punished for what he's done to that beautiful city of Portland, if that was really true, that people be spray painting, I'm a white supremacist. I mean, spare me, right-wing mobs.
That's exactly right.
It is right, and yet all of us sort of nod like, oh, yeah, I guess, we'll just sort of put up. I mean, is there a point at which people say, you need to stop lying to us? We're actually not going to put up with this much lying over this longer period.
There is, and I will say this, and I will say this sincerely, to everybody on the left that is okay with this, that is watching these businesses get boarded up and have turned the other cheek this entire year because you hate Trump so much. Let me tell you something. You will get eaten by your own dogs. When we start down this road in America, if you think that we can somehow put the toothpaste back in the tube, there will come a time where your own side and you have a disagreement, and they're not going to stop. They're going to come for you too, and they're going to move past businesses. They're going to move into the suburbs. They're going to move into homes. Tucker, you know this. You've had Antifa show up on your doorstep. There is no way to stop this. So you be careful and you think about that when you head to the polls. You are either on the side of mob rule or you are on the side of law and order. And I am on the side of mob rule. Tomorrow I will be casting my ballot for Donald J. Trump. I am on the side of mob rule. Tomorrow I will be casting my ballot for Donald J. Trump.
Amen. Nicely put. Candance Owens, great to see you tonight. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
That's it for us tonight. This show preempted by coverage tomorrow night, but we'll be on throughout the evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. Godspeed.